I've got my ticket for the temple, and my friend here said,
Teşekkürler ederim.
wow, she can speak Turkish, very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Now the sarang. Thank you. Wow, look at me. I have the traditional sarong on, and I'm here at the temple. Apparently there's a big ceremony going on. Across the road, they are preparing the penjurs, and a lot of people taking selfies on entry. I think I've got the sarong on properly. The lady tried to sell it to me for 100,000, and I said, no, I'm only renting. So that was 25,000 for the sarong. I need to give it back once I finish. And let's see how we go in the temple. The large columns, how we all recognize Bali through these large columns, these large temple columns. Let's enter the temple. This is Pura Ulun Danu Batur, located in the village of Kalanganyar. There seems to be a bit of a ceremony going on here today, and it's the second most important temple complex in Bali after Pura Besaki. So, pretty important temple that we're at. And this temple here is dedicated to Dewi Danu, the goddess of lakes. Heaps of people coming in at the moment. A big ceremony is about to start. The loudspeaker is getting louder, and it's coming from every direction. Let's see what type of ceremony happens here today. This is a very spontaneous decision from me today. It's my last day in Ubud. Hi guys.
Hello.
Is there a ceremony here today?
Yeah.
What time? Now?
Yes.
Here?
Yes.
Do I have to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I better move out the way. I'm moving out the way. Hey guys. So as it's my last day here today in Ubud, I made the conscious decision to jump on a guided tour and come out here to the base of Mount Batur, here in the Kintamani region. I wanted to see Mount Batur and Mount Agang, at least from a distance, and I did see that coming through, but I thought, hey, let's pop into the temple first and see what's happening there before we head over there and get some of those views. And before you know it, this is what's played out. I'm not sure if these are children from a school or some kind of high school, but there's definitely a big ceremony here. And there's approximately 200 people at the least in this courtyard getting ready to start proceedings. I'm an outlier. I'm standing on the outside. I don't want to get in too close because it's loud, and everyone seems to be getting ready for a serious ceremony. So I'm not that serious, so they are, so I better keep my distance. Today's a special day. After Nyepi, once a year, there's this special ceremony that happens here. And my friends here are here for the special ceremony, right?
Yeah.
You come here with your family and friends?
Yes, family.
And how many people come here today?
Maybe 100 people. Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
And only one ceremony or many ceremony?
Yeah.
Many ceremony?
Many ceremony.
Many ceremony.
Maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
ago, yeah.
All the time?
Day. Yeah.
Every day?
Every day. People
Very
come
good.
to this the temple.
And how do I say the name of the ceremony or special day?
Musaba.
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 1 year, one ceremony.
1 year, one ceremony.
After Nyepi.
Okay, very good. You have to go pray now?
No.
No? Because
And I will prepare and then.
are they doing offering now?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay for me to film?
Yes.
Is it okay for me to film there?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, no problem?
It's okay, no problem.
Okay. Terima kasih.
Okay.
Thank you. So everyone is walking around to give their offerings at the moment. Let's get a bit closer. I feel quite blessed in order to come here on a day when there's a special ceremony happening. I could have come here yesterday or the day before, and I don't know if I'll be able to catch and experience everything that's happening at the moment. There's about 200 people here in the courtyard, all offering their gifts to the gods and now lined up to conduct the ceremony. And here I am on the outside, watching from a distance. The day's a little bit overcast as well, so I hope it doesn't rain for them. But so far so good. A lot of young people here. So the ceremony has started. I've decided to walk away. I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't want to be there disrupting people. I guess that's my experience here at the temple today. Pura Ulun Danu, right here at the base of Mount Batur in the Kintamani region of Bali. Once again, not too many tourists here. I'm the only tourist. It's also a bit cold up here. If you're going to come up here, don't forget to bring your jacket because the weather changes. We're up in the mountains. Is this the best seat in the house? You decide. It's my last day in Ubud and I realized that I can't leave without seeing Mount Batur behind me. So I cut a deal with one of the activity transport companies and here I am up in Kintamani 400,000 rupiah later. This is where I stand and I've got all the views behind me. I came up here with the preconceived idea that I'd be squeezed in amongst the many hundreds or many thousands of tourists on this platform, here to grab a glimpse of that Mount Batur view. But you know what? There's nobody here. Once again, maybe I scare away the tourists. So the volcano rises over 1,700 meters. Right there, there it is, sharp and very easy on the eye. And right behind me, you've got a number of people who are touting. They're trying to sell you everything from little bracelets to artwork, and you say no, but they keep coming back. And look, they're hanging right behind me. I know they need to make a living, but they also need to understand that no means no. So when you come up here, if you're willing to buy something, be strategic on how you approach them, because there's a few of them hanging around and they will also approach you and they might eat up your time with you having to say no, sorry, I'm not interested, and let's see how we go. And here's Wayan, my guide. Hey Wayan, how are you?
How are you?
Did you park the car? Yeah, I got your message. You're nice and close.
Yes,
so what can you tell me here, Wayan? What's the most interesting fact about this area here? Most interesting.
Yeah, most interesting here is the lake.
Yeah? Any love stories here of Romeo and Juliet? Any battle stories? Did something interesting happen here? Or not really? Just beautiful views. Well, there you go. Nothing of cultural significance has happened here. Agung over there, hiding in the distance. That's the biggest mountain, right? Volcano. And Mount Batur is the smaller brother. And Lake Danur over here. Lake Danur.
Yeah.
And if you catch a speedboat from there, you get to one of the beautiful villages.
Chunyan Village.
Chunyan Village. On this side, we've got a nice little restaurant there where you can eat. And over here is the viewing platform. Spectacular views, all very pleasing on the eye. But you know what else is very pleasing on the eye? The fresh fruit that's available out here in the villages in Bali. If you're out here on a tour, the best things to do is to say hi to our little friends that come up to you out of nowhere and just want to greet you. I think he's thirsty, so let's give him some water. Psst, 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 psst. No, he doesn't want the water. He just wanted to say hello. Bagus, half.
This one?
They do sell bits and pieces here, so if you're interested in buying a Bali t-shirt or some bracelets, fruit as well. I got some fruit from the The vendor down there, the old lady, she was quite nice actually, kept giving me a lot of free food. You can buy some stuff here and support the locals. Wayan and I are here in the Lakeview restaurant. We are having a hot coffee or hot chocolate.
Yeah, hot chocolate.
And we're just enjoying these beautiful views out here. Such a beautiful spot here to sit down and just relax. This restaurant here is in the car park on the other side near the platform. There's also other restaurants on the other side. I'll swing the camera around so you can see. They're up there. But we've opted to come here, enjoy a nice hot chocolate and away from some of the crowds. I've seen some buses turning up, so there is some tourists that are coming here, but we're not interested in tourists. We're more interested in the views. And Mount Batur is right there, right in front of me. Lake Danur over here. And if you realize, just over there at the tip of my finger, that's where all the lava is. The lava that once came out of the Mount Batur is all on the side of the mountain over here. On the other side of Lake Danur over there, we have traditional villages where you can only reach with a speedboat. And down there, I'll get up, this will make a better viewing for you guys. Just down there, there's some hot springs, homestays and hotels down there where you can actually stay overnight or a few days depending on how quiet of a holiday you want. I'm not staying here obviously, we're here touring with Wayan today, but that area here, Lake Danur, looks awesome. Catch the speedboat from there, go over to the other side, there's a nice village there that you can tour. Very impressive, nice part of the world, very different from the Bali as we know it. I've walked into Penglipuran Village and it feels clean, controlled, but a little staged. I feel like tradition's put on display here for a ticket price of 50,000 rupiah. The paths are perfectly lined and all the houses around me, they look identical and every angle seems set up for photos more than real life. Is this place real or is it staged? That's what's going through my mind at the moment. I don't see the mess, noise or unpredictability that usually comes with living in a village. Let's explore and you decide. I must admit this place is pretty impressive, but just another thought came to mind now. Imagine you were living here. Imagine like that's your residence right there and all of these people kept coming through here every day taking photos on your front doorstep, like these young ladies right behind me now. They're about to take photos on the front doorstep. There's people running around with cameras and trying to look pretty and trying to get that awesome photo. How would you feel about that? Well, I guess these people are also making money because if you look through these doors, they're selling odd bits and pieces. So let's have a look. Okay, so here's an example. See in there? They've set up little shops. Each of the households have set up little stores and they're selling odd bits and pieces. Drinks, water, little souvenirs. Here's an example of what's in these houses. So we've got some batik, we've got some shawls that are being sold here. This is an example of what you could find in each of the little houses, side by side. They're all selling very similar things, bags, different types of pants. Very cultural. Drinks, little snacks, hats, bags as well if you're after a bag, just in case you need one. So this is it. This is what's in the little houses, and then as you come out, you have this interesting street before you, this overly curated street. So what is this village? What is the Penglipuran Village? Well, it's about 1 hour drive from Ubud, where I'm staying at the moment. Hello. And it's known, well at least the internet's saying it's one of the cleanest villages in Bali. Yes, that's true. I can see that it's fairly clean. And there is a lot of traditional homes here. So on either side, they all look identical and they all follow strict Balinese design. So it doesn't sway from the original design of the Balinese homes. Approximately 1,000 people live here, and you can't bring your car in here. You need to park outside and then come in here. So no vehicles in here, not even motorbikes. Identical gates and compounds on either side of this village. You do feel like you've teleported back in time, and it is impressive, but there's always that seed of thought in the back of your head. Is this real? Or is this turned into a little bit of a theme park? Gotta watch out for the selfie stick warriors as well. They're everywhere. You can easily bump into them and then go for a 6. Here we go. More selfie sticks. Gotta be careful. The selfie stick is your biggest enemy. And Wayan is over here. Wayan, we're going that way?
Yeah.
To the bamboo forest?
Forest, bamboo forest there. Yeah, okay.
What can you tell me about this place, Wayan?
Okay.
What can you tell me?
Walking here.
Okay, walking, but what can you tell me about this village? Tell me something interesting. Tell me something.
Forest, interesting.
Bamboo forest is interesting. Do people live here, or is it a bit like theme park?
Live here inside.
They live here,
Yeah.
and they sell to make some money,
Yeah.
selling little things.
Yeah. Community, yeah.
Around the back here is this bamboo forest, this well-staged bamboo forest, as you can see here. It's an extra 10,000 to walk through here. I don't know why they don't just have the one ticket at the front and say 60,000 entrance, or even 50,000, because I don't know what you're really paying for. You're just walking through a bamboo forest and there's no one in here. So once it comes time to pay, the amount of people drop off, because you've already paid 50,000 to get in. What's with another 10,000? Why are we constantly dipping into your pocket and getting you to pay? But this is it. This is what 10,000 gets you. It gets you a walk through the bamboo forest. It's nice. At least it's cool and quiet here. That's right, Wayan. It's quiet here. Much quiet here. But there's no one in here. Nobody, Wayan.
Nobody.
Where is everybody? Which way do we go, Wayan? I think we've seen it. Go that way. I think we've seen, is that exit?
Okay. Bamboo gate, bamboo cafe, restaurant.
Well, we don't need a
You can
restaurant.
try, no? No restaurant.
Nah, we don't need a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's it? This is pretty much
That's
it?
it, yeah.
Alright.
We can try there.
Where's that going? That looks like it's going somewhere else. Anyway, let's have a look, see where it takes us. Alright, here's the verdict. It's a bit gimmicky. We've seen 2 people walking around the bamboo forest, which in my mind proves that not many people are probably interested in this side. In saying that, your call whether you want to come out here. There's nothing really here apart from the bamboo shoots. As for the village looks okay. What have I got to say about that? I think it's a little bit of a theme park at the same time. Aesthetically, it looks great. I haven't seen any sense of history there. I haven't seen any evidence of anything important that happens there. I know that they do a few ceremonies there, but that could just be a later on thing. Well, here's some people coming through now. Seriously, you know what the best part of the holiday is? Sitting on your balcony with a kilo of snake fruit, mangosteen, rambutan, and watching the storms roll into Ubud. This is the best part of the trip. After a long day of traveling all the way up to near Mount Batur in Kintamani, cut across to the traditional village, the curated village, went and saw the beautiful temple as well. And here we are after a long day. That's about 5 hours on the road. The traffic's a killer here in Ubud. So busy, and especially as you come closer to Ubud, madness, utter madness. We sat in traffic for about half an hour to go about 2 kilometers. But I have here my mangosteens. That's a lot of eating that needs to be done here today with all the mangosteens and rambutans and the snake fruit. But you know what? I've got all the time in the world because I'm going to sit here and watch the storms roll in. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I hope you're enjoying my tour of Bali. And as always, a big adios from your friend the Husmeister, and see you all in the next video.